Get out of bed. Outside the window there's nothing but snow.
So we sat down to make our Christmas album. It really was a dream come true. Our label asked us, hey, do you guys want to do an album for Christmas? It was really an awesome undertaking, and we started to think about those old classic albums. You think about decorating your tree to them and making Christmas memories, hanging out by the fireside with your family, and that's what we wanted to capture in our album.
Yeah, I think we wanted to, for me, I would consider this project a success if by the time somebody listens to it, got to the end, and they're like, that was so fun that I have to restart and do it all over again. And so I think, I think that we accomplished that, and I feel like I'm just really excited for people to hear it. So.
Yeah, and it all started in May.
We really need, and what Christmas really means is love. Give me Christmas.
Hey guys, we're at Omni Studios here in Nashville, Tennessee, recording a Christmas album. If you couldn't tell by the tree behind me and the awesomeness that is filling the air. It's actually Christmas. That's what I like to call this time of year. Happy Christmas, Merry Christmas unto you. And we're celebrating the birth of Jesus year round. That's what we do as Sidewalk Prophets. So.
Biggest problem in May with getting in the Christmas mood was definitely how are we going to get in the Christmas mood, because it's May and not December. And I think Dave had a great grasp on how to do that.
Yeah.
Because when we showed up to the studio, Dave's not very early often.
No.
But when we got to the studio, he was already there, and so he already had a Christmas tree, like Charlie Brown sized Christmas tree.
No, it's bigger than that. It was a big one.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Oh, we did have a Charlie Brown sized Christmas tree too. We had multiple Christmas trees.
So multiple Christmas trees. We had. What else did we have there?
There's a lot of Colts themed.
Yeah. That's what I have. I have a Colts Christmas hat and stockings hung. We actually above Justin's drums, I hung Charlie Brown Christmas flag, which my mother purchased. It was awesome, man. And I think that was the goal, is to get ourselves in that mindset of, this isn't May anymore. It's not beautiful outside. It's frigid and snow's falling. And when we walked in the studio, I really felt that way. I really think that we accomplished that. So. Hey guys, just wanted to give you a Christmas studio tour. We're here at Omni Sound Studios, and first things first, when you come to Christmas Studio, you can't just be getting in. They can't just be letting in riff rap. You have to push this button, say the magic words. Merry Christmas. There you go. As you enter, you'll notice some of the Christian music legends that have recorded albums. Our friends DC Talk, Stephen Curtis Chapman, Michael W. Smith, the list goes on. As you walk forward, you see that we have sweet, sweet coffee makers. Also, nothing says Christmas like a creepy butler statue. And that's why we have that. In here is where the magic happens. Meet our good friends, Jonathan and Casey. They are producing the record. They are making the record beautiful.
We're good
friends. They are
friends.
making the record as sweet, as sweet, as sweet, as sweet. That is what it is about. Throughout the room, you'll notice Christmas decorations scattered. And you'll also notice Cal. Cal's also here. This is the main room. Justin, of course, has the banner of sweetness over his drums, always giving him the true meaning of Christmas, as Linus said. And over here, you'll find the beautiful, the glorious Christmas tree, giving us spirit all the time. Oh yeah. Let it sink in, y'all. Here's Cal's bass room. Of course, you need double glass doors of sound, because Cal rocks so hard, one will shatter before the recording is over. Inside you'll see many a bass, and behind you the beautiful Wurlitzer organ that my friend Tim was rocking. Sounds like baseball, sounds like Christmas. This is the piano room. They have a very comfy bench. That's all I know about the piano room. Over this way, you will find what has been labeled the Boom Boom Room. We don't know why it's called the Boom Boom Room, but when you go inside you'll find this awesome, sweet, huge door. And it's really just Sean's guitar cave. That's what we've called it. It's the guitar cave. Coffee is set. Everything is ready. Christmas time is here. That was just a brief foray into our soiree, into the makings behind our Christmas album. And I want to tell you, Merry Christmas. And if you're watching this in August, Merry Christmas August. If you're watching it in July, Merry Christmas. And all those things unto you, and hopefully you're watching this in December, so I can say Merry Christmas to you. there were so many great moments in the studio, and my favorite moment was on Ray Charles' song, "The Spirit of Christmas." And I remember we all sat down. I mean, we all were in the room together, and our band leader, for better or for worse, Tim Lauer was there. He's an amazing band leader, and he sat down there with us playing the piano, and we all got in there, and this Christmas spirit was in the air. You could feel it. It was thick, and we played the song in one take. We nailed it, like we felt it. I don't think we used click. We kind of just went off of each other's vibes, and you could just feel that moment, almost a magical moment in the air. And
yeah, it was cool. It was cool. We had no idea how we were going to play it.
Yeah.
Just started out. Justin came in and we played the whole song. It was awesome.
Yeah, it was excellent.
It's like you really, and especially you really don't know, like some songs take forever. It could take half of a day to figure out the right way to do them. So when a moment like that happens, and that was a moment we have all been waiting for, like all the time in the studio.
We finished the first take, and the first take is the take that Dave's talking about.
Yeah.
But Tim, the guy that Dave was describing, immediately when we hit the last note, he said, "Nobody say anything, just do it again," because we all felt the moment, and so he was like, let's not sit here and analyze it. Let's just actually continue on, keep going with it. But it was just really funny because we all finished and we're waiting to hear from the producers to hear, okay, what do we like? How are we going to change this?
Yeah.
And he just chimes in and says, nobody say anything, just start again.
Yeah, and what was great is we started again. I think we did it 3 times. And the third time, Tim's like, we got it on the first take. Let's not do this anymore. We're done. This is it. We're good.
Day 6, which was the last day of band tracking here at Omni Studios. It's been pretty eventful, pretty cool 6 days. Started out pre-production, not necessarily hearing a lot of songs, and came in and just kind of went to work and just made charts, put headphones on, and just kind of see what happens. Tracks came out. I think I could say for all of us that we're all pretty proud of what happened, and really can't wait for you guys to hear it.
Bad note. Classic. That's what happens in between takes in the studio. You have to get your mind right, get clear, get free. Imagine yourself on the roof of London, chimney sweeping. It's a beautiful thing. Chimney to y'all.
What ended up being your favorite song on the record?
My favorite song on the record, when we wrote it, it was Hey Moon, and when we finished it, it was still Hey Moon. And that song, it just, man, it was exactly what I had hoped it would become. And there was a lot of talk of maybe taking, the song is lyrically a little strange, it's a little weird, but I think that I was worried that it might get pushed to the bottom of the album or lost. But when we described it as like a toy shop come to life, like we wanted it to be a lullaby, and there's like little wind-up toys in it, and it was perfect for me. I felt like it described a Christmas Eve lullaby, like something that you could lay your baby down to and play it and just feel like that Christmas spirit of being a kid again when you hear it every time, and remembering that the day that Jesus was born, man, that was such a mighty and powerful day. So that song cuts through.
I think for me, probably my favorite. There's a lot, but I'm just gonna take when you were recording the vocals for Silent Night, and so you did that. I think that was in one take too.
Yeah, a couple.
And but when we were putting the strings on, it's just it's such a beautiful arrangement. It was just like, it's so tasteful, and so that song just ended up. It's so simple. There's not a full band or anything. It's not in time, and it's awesome. Things I love, and there's things that I adore, and then there's things that are like I love and adore. strings, like, you know, violins, those are things that I love and adore. So we're here at the Brown Owl Studios. We're putting the magic, as I like to say, on our Christmas record. And so you can swing the camera out this way and you can kind of see that there are the remnants of violins and violas, and I think we have cellos coming here pretty soon. But they're on lunch break right now, that's why I say remnants. But you can also see the awesome sheet music. So we are putting the string magic, and this is really, for me, this is where the magic of Christmas music comes to life. So you go listen to those old Christmas records, it's the strings that really makes it. So it is awesome, it is exciting, it is awesomely exciting.
We don't need that on this pass, we're fine.
It'll be fine on the stacks, but I
Yep.
don't think it should get much cooler.
And then while we're talking about it, I need the low strings, third violin, viola, on 43 and 44. That needs to be forte. You need to really dig that line out. And also the bridge, knock that dynamic marking up for 45 through everybody at that point. Pretty much this.
Brilliante, Tim. Brilliante.
Thank you, sir. And just I think it sounds pretty good with this up like that.
Sounds great. Yes, and fun morning.
I think a unique thing about making a Christmas album is that whereas you're making an original thing, you don't have anything to listen to draw inspiration from, or to say, I don't want to do it like that, because you're just creating something. Whereas sometimes when you're trying to do a classic song a new way, or you're trying to, you have all these versions, and you're like, well, I like this, I don't like this, I like this. How are we going to do something slightly different? I think when we were working on What Child Is This, we were kind of in that mode of, well, what do we do? How do we take this and make it a little differently? And I think we all kind of had this mindset that we wanted it to be hauntingly beautiful, and I think it really kind of turned out that way. And with Cal was suggesting doing it 4/4 instead of traditional 3/4 arrangement of it, and I think that really added kind of a unique flair to it. Just the instrumentation.
I think hauntingly beautiful is the word to describe it.
This is Christ the King, whom shepherds guard and angels sing.
Hey guys, it's Dave again, and we are here tracking vocals. What that means is I am singing a lot. And it's awesome, man. This is what I was born to do. That being said, we finished with all the band guys. The drums, the snares, the hi-hats, the kazoos, they're all there. They're all on the album as they're going to be. We had a great time tracking for about a week and a half, making sure bass and guitar and all those things were there. So now it's moving on to the next station, which is the vocal station.
One more for the pitch on that first note. Thank you, sir. Give me 1 second and keep listening.
And may all your Christmases be white.
Roll it, Jack. Boo, boo. Boo, boo. Ba, 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 dum. Ba, 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 dum. That's it. Nailed it.
I really love White Christmas.
Yeah.
I think that one really captured every classic
Sure.
sound.
Yeah, we went for it. Big band and all, yeah.
So,
and having Franny, holy cow.
yeah.
I think the first time we got Francesca's vocals, we had that moment that Tim was like, just stop. We had that moment where we're like, this is perfect, don't change it. And then everybody went back and tried to tinker and stuff. And then when all was said and done, I think we ended up with the original version Franny sent us. And she's so amazing. She's so amazing. And for her to come in, I wasn't able to go to the studio that day that she came and sang. So she was kind of just going off of what I did. And we were out on tour, and just to hear how well she complimented what I did, like she's amazing, and it turned out that way. So.
And may all your Christmases be white.
My favorite part of the whole recording process, our time in Omni, and, was Matt came in to film us recording Feliz Navidad.
Yeah, which didn't make the album.
For good reason.
For good reason, yeah. We'll leave it there.
We had a lot of people in there, and Ryan, who does all of our lighting and merchandise, and he came in and he had a polar bear outfit on.
Yeah.
Hey guys, it's Sean here. It's the last day of Christmas recording. We decided we were going to invite some of our friends. Just make it an all-out party, singing Feliz Navidad, little background vocals, just a big old fiesta.
And he's got some dance moves that are unrivaled by most.
Unrivaled.
And so he was busting out these moves in a polar bear outfit, and I was laughing the entire time. I'm sure it was picked up.
Yeah, we had a big bunch of friends, like label friends. Big Daddy Weave, Mike Weaver from Big Daddy Weave came in, and it was just awesome gang vocals, going on, getting stomping and clapping, and there's a polar bear in the middle of it all, just dancing. Yeah, we had an amazing time in the studio, and I think that of all the songs we selected, we picked 11 that were close to our hearts, and I feel like all the different variations, all the songs that we wrote new for the album, that they all kind of point back to celebrating the birth of Jesus. When all's said and done, I'm just so proud of what happened, what we've come up with, and I think it's the album that most feels like us as brothers, as Sidewalk Prophets. And there were definitely times, really, when we all felt like we know why we're doing this. We know that this is going to celebrate Jesus. This is going to celebrate Christmas. And when you say Christmas, you get that feeling. You know what we're talking about. And you can describe it as a million things, but all in all, it's about the birth of Christ. And I think that this album, there's definitely fun. We got Holly Jolly Christmas for you to dance around to, but we also have those moments when just the love of God is all over it. And I think that more than anything, we hope that you have fun. We hope that you can make Christmas memories this album. Decorate the tree, dance around, have a good time with family and friends. But when all is said and done, we want you guys to worship Christ and remember that this is His day. And we want to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas. We hope you love our album because we had an awesome time making it. And it's a gift from us to you, so that you might give a gift right back to the King of Kings. So, Merry Christmas.
Angels singing, hallelujah, let the earth receive her King. I know that love has come. Sing it out, Jesus Christ is born. Jesus Christ is born, yeah.
Dave, saddest part of Christmas time being over.
The end of Christmas is upon us. But don't worry, because next month is... Come on, go in the box. Oh, sideways. I don't ever want to trip that. Don't worry that Christmas is over, because next month is, of course, Christmas in June. So, you celebrate year-round. Unfortunately, the tree must come down until about December. But we'll celebrate Christmas year-round. I'm kind of getting choked up. Getting a little sad.